Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Yesterday night, Manchester United drew 2-2 against Atalanta. Cristiano Ronaldo rescues Manchester United yet again. Ronaldo scored twice in stoppage time at the end of both halves. Ronaldo's first goal came from a lovely back heel from Bruno Fernandes, and Ronaldo's second goal was a volley from the edge of the box. Manchester United came from behind twice to draw with Atalanta. Ronaldo also scored the winner in the reverse fixture against Atalanta at Old Trafford. Ronaldo also scored in the 3-0 win against Tottenham last Sunday, and that was a very good volley from a tight angle. Ronaldo has scored 9 goals in all competitions since he re-signed for Manchester United. He's the best player in the world overall. Don't forget, back in September, Ronaldo got named Premier League Player of the Month. Ronaldo has got a contract with Manchester United until 2023. There's an option of a further year, and he receives £480,000 a week, so he's the highest earner at Man United. Ronaldo wears the number 7 shirt, and we got him for 19.8 million with add-ons included. Bruno Fernandes, obviously he got an assist in the game. Fernandes played against Tottenham last Sunday, and his contribution for 2 goals in that game was world class. Mason Greenwood also got an assist in the game. Solskjaer obviously went with the 3-5-2 formation. Varane came off injured in the game. So reflecting on that, Solskjaer had to change to a back 4. I hope Varane's injury is not too severe, because Varane has only just come back from a groin injury not so long ago. Varane made his return in the 3-0 win against Tottenham, and he put a good performance out. Atalanta's goals came from Josip Ilic. He scored the opening goal. It was a low shot. De Gea spilled it. I think De Gea should have saved Atalanta's opening goal. And the other goal from Atalanta came from Zapata. Zapata also got an assist in the game. Atalanta's second goal was reviewed by VAR. VAR overturned the initial offside flag. Palomino was the one that got the assist for Zapata's goal. But I thought it was a poor performance by Manchester United. I thought Harry Maguire was very, very poor at the back. Maguire hasn't done that well since he's come back from that calf injury. There again, he put a good performance out against Tottenham last Sunday. Maguire was actually the one that played Zapata onside for Atalanta's second goal. I thought Luke Shaw was poor again, lacked that attacking intent. Struggled to make overlapping runs. Shaw's been out of form this season. Where's the Luke Shaw from last season? There again though, Luke Shaw put a good performance out against Tottenham last Sunday. Earlier on in the season, Luke Shaw had minor injury and illness. I thought Paul Pogba also enjoyed a very poor game. Pogba made quite a few errors. Obviously, Pogba didn't play in the 3-0 win against Tottenham last Sunday. He couldn't play because he's suspended. Pogba's got 2 games now to serve in the Premier League. Pogba got sent off in the 5-0 defeat to Liverpool the other week. The reason he got sent off was for that 2-footed challenge on Naby Keita. Pogba didn't start against Liverpool, and I heavily criticised Solskjaer for that because I thought Pogba should have started against Liverpool. It looks like Paul Pogba's leaving Manchester United anyway next summer because Mark Ogden said not so long ago that Man United are prepared to let Pogba leave on a free transfer next summer after accepting that the midfielder will not sign a contract. It said not so long ago that Pogba snubbed Solskjaer after Liverpool defeat. So reflecting on that, contract talks had been put on hold, and Romano did mention after the Liverpool game that Pogba wants Solskjaer sacked. Rashford, I also thought he enjoyed a poor game. I thought he started the game okay, made some good runs and that, but as the game went on, I thought he was poor. Rashford obviously didn't start on Sunday against Tottenham, but he did come on and make an impact because obviously he scored when he came on. It was a breakaway goal. So there you go. But I've got to give credit to Eric Bailly. I thought he put a very good performance out yesterday night. Obviously, Bailly came in for Lindelof. Lindelof couldn't play yesterday because he was out with injury. He picked up an injury in training. The last game Eric Bailly played before the game against Atalanta yesterday was West Ham in the Carabao Cup. And I do think that Bailly should get more chances because he's a good centre-half, revert back to what I've said before. My only element of concern about Bailly is injury prone, so in that aspect is a liability. Towards the end of last season, Bailly signed a new contract with Man United until 2024. There's an option of a further year. Bailly's lost his place in the team a while ago, obviously with the signing of Varane in the summer transfer window. And for some reason, Solskjaer seems to prefer Lindelof ahead of Eric Bailly. Wan-Bissaka, got to give him credit. I thought he played well yesterday against Atalanta. He's found some form now as Wan-Bissaka. He also played well against Tottenham last Sunday. This season is Wan-Bissaka's 3rd full season at Man United. We got him in a deal worth 50 million from Crystal Palace back in the summer of 2019. McTominay, I don't think he did bad yesterday either. I thought he won the ball back well quite a few times. I think we brought 5 substitutions on in the game, was it? Or was it 4, if I can remember rightly? Obviously, we saw Mason Greenwood come on for the injured Raphael Varane. Obviously, Greenwood made an impact when he came on. We also saw Edison Cavani come on in the game. Jadon Sancho also came on. Matic came on. And Van der Beek came on. Van der Beek had a very good chance towards the end, so he could have won it for Manchester United. But I was actually expecting Manchester United to beat Atalanta, especially after that 3-0 win against Tottenham in the league last Sunday. But anyway, reflecting on the draw, Manchester United do remain top of Group F. I think we've got 2 games now left to play in the group. That's Villarreal away and Young Boys at home. I am convinced that we'll get to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Manchester United have got a massive game on Saturday against Manchester City. The preview will be coming up for that later on today. In regards to Atalanta, I don't think they're a poor team, but on the other side of things, they're not a great team either. Obviously, they were coming into the game against us on the back of a 2-2 draw with Lazio. Atalanta are sitting 5th in the Serie A. For the last 3 seasons, they've finished 3rd in Serie A. And I still think they've got some injuries, Atalanta. Their current manager is Gasperini. But yeah, we beat Atalanta 3-2 at Old Trafford a couple of weeks ago. Manchester United overcame a 2-goal deficit in that game. Obviously, the goals in that game came from Mario Pezelic and Demirel for Atalanta. And Manchester United's goals came in the second half from Marcus Rashford, Harry Maguire and Cristiano Ronaldo. But in regards to Solskjaer, he needs to be sacked. But the problem is, if Manchester United were to sack Solskjaer this season, who's going to come in to replace him? Because as far as I'm aware at the moment, no one is available. As you all know, Antonio Conte is Tottenham's new manager, and Manchester United did want Antonio Conte to replace Solskjaer. Don't forget, if Manchester United do decide to sack Solskjaer, they'll have to pay Solskjaer 7.5 million, because in the summer Solskjaer signed a new contract with the club until 2024. There's an option of a further year. And we made a mistake giving him that contract, and I think a lot of Manchester United fans will agree with me on that aspect. Woodward is refusing to sack Solskjaer. You know, many at Manchester United were sure that Solskjaer would have been sacked, especially after the 5-0 defeat to Liverpool at Old Trafford the other week, because after that game there was reports circulating out saying that Solskjaer, was losing the players, and he was also losing the fans. And there was fans saying that, if Solskjaer did care about the club, he would resign. But obviously after the game against Liverpool, Solskjaer refused to resign, and he said it was his darkest day as a manager. But obviously, Manchester United did respond well to the 5-0 defeat from Liverpool with a 3-0 win against Tottenham last Sunday. And that was a crucial victory for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because if Manchester United would have lost to Tottenham last Sunday, I think there'd have been a very good chance that Solskjaer would have been sacked. So that win against Tottenham saved Solskjaer's job. But I said to you, didn't I, after the result against Tottenham, that my perceptions are not going to change on the manager. I can't change my perceptions after one good game and one good result. You know, for my perceptions to change on the manager, we've got to go on like a 10-11 game winning run. There is still a lot of United fans that are Ole out. I just feel as though that the expectations are far too high for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to exceed as Man United manager. And I think he's lowered the standards at the club as manager, and I just feel as though that Solskjaer is in a position that he shouldn't be in. I hate to say this regarding Ole, but I'm being realistic. We all want Solskjaer to succeed as Manchester United manager. And I think Solskjaer has got to win a trophy this season as Manchester United manager to save his job. You know, he's not yet won a trophy as manager of Man United. Man United have not won a trophy since 2017. That's nowhere near good enough to our standards. This season is Solskjaer's third full season as Man United manager. And I did say at the start of this season that this season was going to be massive for him because he's got big expectations to exceed. Ole's been Manchester United manager for almost 3 years. But I've told you before, my biggest concerns about Solskjaer is his decision making. Analysing the vast majority of the games Solskjaer's managed at Man United, he's been tactically naive. And my other concern is that he hasn't got a proven pedigree as a manager. Before Manchester United, he was at Molde. He won a few Norwegian titles with Molde, but they're not a big club. He endured 2 spells at them, don't forget, and before Molde he was at Cardiff, and his record at Cardiff was terrible. He only endured a short tenure at Cardiff. The reason he got sacked from Cardiff is because he got them relegated. So there you go. But I adore Solskjaer a lot, just like all Manchester United fans do, for what he's done for the club. Solskjaer is a club legend. He endured 11 years as a player for Man United. He flourished under Sir Alex Ferguson's guidance. And the reason Solskjaer's lasted as long as he has done is because he's a club legend. Disregarding him being a legend of the club, I can assure he would have been sacked by now. But you know, Manchester United enjoyed a very good summer transfer window this year. Made 4 signings, brought Tom Heaton in on a free from Villa, brought Sancho in from Dortmund, brought Varane in from Real Madrid, and we re-signed Cristiano Ronaldo after 12 years. Manchester United spent around 141 million in the summer transfer window. Plus Solskjaer has received strong backing from the board. Obviously John Murtough backed him, Darren Fletcher backed him, Ed Woodward's backed Ole, and the Glazers also backed Solskjaer. Solskjaer has endured 5 transfer windows now as permanent Man United manager. Plus Manchester United have got a very good squad. It's a title winning squad, so in reality Manchester United should be winning the Premier League this season. Revert back to what I've mentioned before. So reflecting on what I've just said, Solskjaer has no more excuses. But not all of the blame stems from Solskjaer when we're inconsistent and when results aren't going our way. Because there has been some games where Man United have put a poor performance out and lost, and Solskjaer's been totally blameless. But on the other side of things, you know, he's accountable for certain things. But I also believe that there's certain players that have to take responsibility for those poor performances and poor results. You know, if Solskjaer does end up getting sacked, he'll be the fourth permanent manager to be sacked since Ferguson, because Man United have already sacked 3 managers since Ferguson. Sacked David Moyes, sacked Louis van Gaal, and sacked Jose Mourinho. Manchester United are going to offload players next year. I think Martial's going, Cavani's going, I think Juan Mata's going, Lingard's going, Van der Beek's going, because Van der Beek doesn't get enough game time at Man United. I was surprised he came on yesterday night. I think Matic is going next year. I think Tellez is going next year. I think Jones and Bailly going next year. I think Dalot's going next year. And I think Dean Henderson will go out on loan, because obviously Dean Henderson doesn't get his opportunities. Because De Gea reclaimed the number 1 spot back. Henderson's only been in goal for 1 game this season. That was West Ham in the Carabao Cup. So there you go. On my next video, I'll be giving you my player ratings for this game. And then after that, the Man United Man City preview will be coming up. So anyway guys, that's everything to update for today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.